All right, so the great Andre Ward is got stipulations in the contract with Anthony Joshua, and what I read, one of them was a weight stipulation that wasn't that wasn't stipulated, that he definitely wants a weight clause. And apparently the article I read said that Eddie Hearn came out publicly and said that they're not interested in that fight because it has no commercial appeal. So let me address the weight, and then I'll address the commercial appeal part of it, right? I don't think you ain't gonna put no stipulation on the heavyweight. I don't know what the weight is, if it's 220, if it's 230, if it's 240, if it's 210. I mean, at this point, I just feel like, I don't really want to see them put no stipulations on it. If you're gonna move up, he should be able to come in at 240, 250. That should be the case. I'm not, I know Andre Ward is a shrewd operator and a shrewd negotiator, but if I'm Anthony Joshua, no. I ain't cut waiting so long, but also in Joshua and with Ward not thinking about, Joshua struggled with his weight. That's the crazy thing about it. Anthony Joshua struggled with his weight. So Joshua don't know if he want to come in bigger, he want to come in thinner. When he come in thin, he don't probably feel mentally. I don't think he feel as strong. When he come in too big, he get tired out. So, and he's not the type of fighter that's going to impose his will physically. And and that's just the God honest truth. He's not going to impose his will. He's not going to get in there and impose his will. So, he's not going to get on there and walk you down and just beat you up for real. He may do it to Ward, because Ward may not have the firepower to keep him off of him. So, he may do that to Andre Ward, but I think, a bigger Joshua coming in may be an advantage for for Ward, coming down the 7th, 8th, 9th round. He don't have great conditioning. I remember he was asking, like, how do guys like Crawford and Mayweather and other guys have great conditioning late in the fight? And a lot of the times, they conditioning is also based on like when you a Marine and shit, and you may be in the Navy and the military, especially like the Marines and shit. When you get into the cold weather and stuff, they teach you how to deal with getting shot and how to control your breathing and going into shock and all those stuff. He just trying to get over it, bro. No. These dudes, man. These pickup truck Brads are irritating, dog. I hate them pickup truck Brads. So they teach you how to deal with the shock of getting shot, or the shock of being at sea, and how to survive, and how to deal with the coldness and all that shit. Another pickup truck Brad. Wow, we not going no faster than they going over there. Hate these pickup truck drivers. But yeah, they teach you how to deal with it. But with Joshua, he got to learn. I don't think it's too much of a conditioning thing for him. It could be genetic. Some people genetically, condition-wise, don't work, right? It may not be much of a condition thing. It may just be a mental fatigue. Some guys fight frantic. Some guys fight tight. Some guys fight and they mentally drain themselves. And that's something that probably need to be said about the Crawford and Canelo fight, is the ability to take the mental pounding in the fight, the mental strain in the fight. I think people need to put the emphasis. It's not just about physically. A lot of guys mentally check out, and famously with the Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard too. Some guys mentally check out. Some women mentally check out. And when you constantly thinking, guess what? You ain't controlling your breathing. You ain't punching when you breathe. It's like once you lifting weights, for people who lift weights, you so focused on the load, right? You so focused on the load, you let the load psych you out before you even lift it. You forget to breathe, your technique fall apart based on how heavy it is. Same thing in the boxing ring. You so frantic and you so anxious, or you make, whatever it may be, you mentally draining yourself. I think Joshua has a mental fatigue issue. And that's why you gotta, as a fighter, you have to master running distance, because running distance is mental. It's pretty much mental. It's mentally ignoring the fatigue that goes on through the body. Because when you first start to run, like, you gonna get tired. First couple minutes, you're gonna feel like, you have to warm up. First couple minutes, like 4 minutes, you probably feel like a little putter, a little stutter. And then you get through the stutter, you good. So I think for Joshua, it's the mental fatigue part. And I think you hear a lot of people, bring that up about other fights, about a guy being mentally strong and things of that nature. But I don't think Ward is in a position to get away. I'm not with that. If you're gonna go up to heavyweight, be a heavyweight. Now, Eddie Hearn saying it doesn't have the commercial appeal. I think Turkey would like to see that fight. 7 years out the ring, Andre Ward. And all that's pretty much saying is that they're not sure that they can beat Andre Ward. They have a map for Anthony Joshua. And they don't mind cashing Anthony Joshua out versus Tyson Fury, which is what they was talking about also in this particular article. They don't mind cashing him out versus Tyson Fury. They don't mind it. They welcome cashing him out versus Tyson Fury. They welcome it. But, they thought they can beat Usyk and get, his whole career has been meticulously matchmade. Anthony Joshua is a fraud. And a lot of people have so much hatred towards Deontay Wilder. Wilder was a fraud, and they matched him versus this, and they matched him versus that, and they, so be it. But show me another American fighter that can do what Deontay Wilder did. You can't. I can show you several British fighters that probably can do what Joshua did. Du Bois got a title. Fury is doing it. Joshua is a pawn. If he can dump or shoot a jump shot or hit a baseball, they would be doing it. He's just a big guy that don't have any type of heart for a sport. He's just big, and you know what I'm saying? He can't be dropping chicken at dropping chicken at church's chicken like a Lamar Odom was. Like, get your big ass back here and go fight or do something. And that's a fact. Tyson Fury's a fighter. He has a spirit of a fighter. Say what you want to say about him, but he's a true fighter. He's a dog. Anthony Joshua ain't got no dog in him. So they match make him to continue to look good and milk money, but now that Joshua money train out the way, he ain't got no other financial means, honestly. Old buddy Jerron Ennis ain't gonna generate no real money, bro. Because if he would already be on that trajectory to generate money already. I'm telling you, he would already be on that trajectory. He would already be on that trajectory. He's not on any type of trajectory. He's still fighting hometown fights and he's almost 30. Just keeping it a bean. So that's Anthony Joshua's problem. It's just mental fatigue. It's a mental fatigue thing. It's a mental fatigue. So, but of course it's not a commercially appealing to them because it's not part of the matchmaking process. That's all it is. It ain't part of the matchmaking process. Joshua time is up and Matchroom time is up. They milked as much as they can out of Anthony Joshua. In 2026, it'll come to an end. In 2026, it will come to an end. Eddie Hearn, he opened a lot of doors in Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? He squeezed a lot out of Anthony Joshua. That's a fact. He got a lot out of him, but he didn't parlay it into another star. Shakur left, Jerron Ennis left, Richard Richardson left, Danny Jacobs didn't happen for him, Jesse Vargas, it didn't happen for him. I think he worked with all the guys he was with. He couldn't get another star. So that's what you're seeing. I don't really understand. I don't really understand it, dog. Like, then it's always they got the flag on the back of their truck and shit. Can't stand them motherfucking drivers. It's always an old person behind a pickup truck. And he riding this poor little white girl ass. And she mad. But yeah, that's all I had to say, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Check out the Boxing News playlist for more videos like this. Peace.